Hi, this is Matt Lee down here at Funtime RV, and today I'd like to talk to you about what has long been one of our best sellers and nationwide has been one of the best sellers. It's the Montana fifth wheel. Montana is made by Keystone. It's really their signature line right now. It's what they're most well known for, and the reason is this has been the #1 selling fifth wheel for 7 years in the whole United States. There are more Montana fifth wheels on the road than any other brand of fifth wheel. What I'd like to do today is show you a few of the features on the outside of this coach and then on the inside, and you can see for yourself why the Montana is such a popular brand. This model here is the 3665 RE. It's a new floor plan for '09, and it is a rear entertainment center, reverse side aisle bath. So let's start on the outside and let me show you a few things that this one has on it. This is the 10th anniversary edition package, and what it has are a couple of nice little features. Electric rear jacks. No more cranking, no more having to carry your cordless drill around with you. You just push the button, extend, retract, and there goes your rear jacks. This does have the high gloss gel coat on there, so you're not going to be all chalky and broken down by the UV light, especially in places like Texas, Florida, anywhere where there's a lot of sunlight. It'll really help protect your investment over the long haul. You also have, notice on the windows, we get a solar tint, and we order all ours with safety glass. A lot of states you don't have to do that, so these are safety glass windows as required by the state of Texas. Notice here on the fender well, MORryde. These all come now with the MORryde suspension kit. So you're going to have 4 more inches of dynamic travel when you're going down the road. What I'll show you inside on the cabinets for the 10th anniversary edition, all the Montanas have real hard wood. There's no wraps, there's no veneers. Your fronts and your cabinets are all going to be real hardwood. So the MORryde suspension is going to protect your investment as you're going down the road. You're not going to come in and have all your cabinets all knocked out of kilter by the bumps you go down. The thing you'll notice with the 10th anniversary package that you're going to be getting on the Montanas, you get a key fob remote. Now what this remote's going to do is control things like your scare light on the outside, so whenever you come in you can just push a button, turn your light on. It's going to control the awning, so you can run your awning in and out with the remote. So let's say you're sitting in your lawn chairs underneath your awning, the wind starts to pick up, you can just reach up there and punch the remote and bring it back in. It also controls your slide out rooms, it controls your rear jacks, and the best feature I think is it controls the front jacks as well. So whenever you go up in there and you start to back up to hook onto your fifth wheel, and maybe it's sitting a little high or a little low, you can just push the button from inside your truck and it'll run the front jacks up enough to where you can get onto it. We call this the marriage saver feature, so that you don't have to put your wife out there and she's saying, okay, a little bit more, a little higher, a little lower. None of that. The marriage saver. Montana's the only one that has it right now. So also part of the 10th anniversary package is the Z-frame drop frame storage. Notice, I don't know if any of you have seen any of the Montanas in the past, but this is about twice as much storage because it's deeper. They've brought the frame down a little bit, so you have a flat surface all the way across, no more hump right in the middle where it goes up a little bit. But look at all that storage. You can put anything you want to down there, and look how clean it is. You don't have pipes, you don't have all kinds of electrical appliances going across. You've got a plug-in for your 110 if you wanted to plug a TV in out here. You also have an antenna jack and 12-volt plugs if you want to charge your cell phone or anything like that. You can do it out here as well. Notice also how clean it is across on the other side. You've got all your jack handles hanging on the wall where you can get to them, and they're out of the way and they're not sliding across all the time while you're going down the road. They're very secure, and this is heated. You have a heat duct coming down here, so anything you put down in here, if you're running your heat, this area will stay insulated. Let's walk up here to the front. You got one gas bottle on each side, and they're run together. They'll have the automatic switch over, so if one goes out, it'll switch over to the other one. One thing you're going to notice about the front cap of the new Montana, it's got a little more aerodynamic cap to it, so it's going to push the air down both sides. Ought to help on fuel efficiency. Also, notice the scalloped edges right here. They've taken that corner back so that you can get about 30% more turning efficiency with your short bed trucks. Everybody wants to tow with a short bed. Nobody wants a long bed anymore, and we all have Super Crew cab trucks. So this will allow you to accommodate that without having to go to an expensive slider hitch just to be able to tow it with a short bed truck. You also have the hitch vision mirror. So as you're pulling up and your hitch is coming to hook on, you can look back and you can see your hitch in the bed of your truck through this mirror. So it makes it a lot more easy to hook up. You know, the mirror along with the jacks being remote control really makes it easy for you to have to, whenever you have to back up, for one person to be able to do it by themselves without help from somebody else. Especially when it's raining, it's going to make it a lot easier for one person to do it by themselves, or in inclement weather. You don't have to keep getting in and out of your truck and adjusting things. The Montana's done that for you. What I want to show you now is basically the heart of the remote system. You've got your landing gear that you can actually do it manually if you misplace your remote or just don't want to use it. You've got your adjustment that you can put it to each one. The stab jacks, the landing gear, the awning, and the slide rooms. You can change it to whichever one you want to put out. And then you also have hydraulic room controls. If you open your hydraulic slides from the inside, you've got one button. The one button will do all the slides simultaneously. Let's say you're going to a campground and there's a nice big redwood tree right here next to your bedroom slide, which would be a great place to go anywhere there's nice big redwood trees. You can come out here and you can actually turn that slide off so that all the rest of your slides come out, but that one stays in. And that way you don't crease your bedroom slide or hurt that big redwood tree, because they wouldn't appreciate that and probably wouldn't invite you back. Let's go now and look at the Customer Convenience Center. What this does, in the coaches in the past, you would have all your hookups spread out all down the side of your coach, but not anymore. It's all conveniently located. Your low point drains are up here and they stay insulated. Your dump valves. Montana used to actually have the dump valves on the outside, and when they went to do their 0-degree testing, the first thing to freeze up was the dump valves. So they said, hey, why don't we put them up inside? They're straight pull, not that angled pull that you have to fight with all the time to get back in. It's a straight pull, and it stays insulated. Real easy to get to. So this way they don't freeze up. It makes it a lot easier. You're saving your back and your knees again. Your black tank flush is in here. You got an outside shower in here. Got a little light so you can see what you're doing at nighttime. Your cable and your satellite hooks up in there, and you also have a battery disconnect. You have a power tank fill so that if you have fresh water, let's say you're hooked up somewhere and you're running your city water, you can just hook your fresh water up from that. Makes it real easy to do instead of having to go outside and fill up the tank that way. Pretty much the Montana is on the cutting edge of convenience factors, is what I've shown you from the outside. Now let's go on the inside, because I know this is a lot of the guy stuff and the men like all this kind of stuff I've shown you on the outside. What do you see the inside and how it looks? That's what the women usually like.